You and Caroline, it is wrong for so many reasons.
Steffi, you gotta slow down.
It is, Dad. You may not see it, but everybody else does.
Who's everybody else? You talk to Brooke and Rick? Who do you talk to?
Oh, Brooke can't like it any better than I do. Doesn't that tell you something?
Yeah. I realize you're trying to help, but maybe the best thing to do is...
Maybe I should butt out? I'm sorry. I can't do that. Like I said before, you and Caroline, it needs to end. Like, come on, am I taking crazy pills here? She's way too young, not to mention your first wife's niece. No father should ever act that way, especially my father. You're a man that I love and admire.
Until now, you mean?
Oh, God.
Shouldn't Ivy be here for this?
If I wanted Ivy here, I would have asked her.
Fine. But when you requested updates of our latest designs...
What? You afraid to be alone with me now? You worried I might be packing heat? Hey. You care to frisk me? Or wouldn't Reggie approve? Hey, Caroline, have you seen... Oh. There you are. I'm sorry, do I know you?
Come on. I haven't been gone for that long, have I?
Welcome back, cousin. When did you get back in?
I made a stop at Mom's, and then I came here right after.
That was your first mistake. You should have come straight from the airport to Forrester. Your second mistake, assuming that you actually have a job to still come back to.
Yeah, just route it my way. I'll make a decision today and get back to you. Okay, thanks. Bye. One of the perks of being president of Spencer, absolute power.
Oh, careful. Starting to sound like Rick.
Oh.
Steffi?
No, she hasn't gotten back to me yet.
Wait till she sees the carnage that is taking place at her grandparents' company.
Yeah, well, she'll be a lot more likely to merge her stock with ours and bring Thomas and his shares with her.
William, that's still not going to give us a majority of the shares. Now look, a corporate takeover of this magnitude requires meticulous planning and patience. Well, Steffi knows this is on the QT, right? I mean, one slip, even to her old man.
Oh, no. I wouldn't worry about that. Steffi's not exactly thrilled with Ridge right now.
What daughter would be? The dressmaker's a pig, lusting after my niece. And the only thing worse is Rick berating her on a daily basis.
Yeah, well, all the more reason to take control of the company, restore some sanity by ousting the guy despite his so-called irrevocable control.
What's going on? Sounds like you were talking about Forrester. What are you two up to? Irrevocable control. That sounds like Rick's position at Forrester.
Spencer's new VP doesn't miss much.
And Spencer's new president isn't answering my question.
How much do you know?
I know what's going on. I know that Rick is being a colossal jerk to everyone except for Maya.
Unfortunately, my niece has taken most of the heat.
Well, he is the undisputed CEO for at least another year, so there's not much they can do about it.
Short of murder.
Well, it's a volatile situation. I mean, who knows what's going to happen next?
It's not what I wanted, but it's what Hope felt like she needed. But I'm back, and I'm ready to just throw myself back.
Whoa, ho! Not so fast there, cowboy. Caroline, could you excuse us? I have something I have to deal with.
Why do I feel like I'm being thrown in front of the firing squad here?
You've been gone. You shrugged off your responsibilities here at the company. You know, if you hadn't been married to my sister, now that you're not.
I know it doesn't always seem that way, but you kids are the most important thing in my life. And if I ever knowingly upset or embarrassed you, Thomas, or RJ, I...
Then talk to Caroline. Tell her whatever fantasies she has about you two are just fantasies. She says that she has feelings for you and claims that you feel the same, but she's confused. I know you don't have feelings for her. Oh my God. You do.
So, by this time next year, maybe my shoe line will be a big hit like Ivy's jewelry line. Of course, it all hinges on a certain someone's approval. Look, if Rick isn't on board, then maybe... Hey, are you okay? Has something happened?
Steffi's back in town.
You and Caroline? I can't believe this.
I'm not rushing things. We just...
What do you mean you're not rushing things? Don't you realize it's inappropriate, or you don't want to rush things because you're investing in the relationship and you want to do it right?
Steffi,
No, Dad. Which is it?
No, let me finish. Yes, Bill dropped me on my head like you so sweetly said earlier, and I lost something. I lost my ability to draw, and I didn't know until right that moment that that is the one thing that defines me as a person. And Caroline was there. She was there for me. She didn't want anything. She was just there for me, to help me. And we, don't do that. We
It
connect.
just happened. It just happened. Huh? Yeah? Yeah. Yeah, you were helpless, so you couldn't stop it.
Just trying to live my life, Steffi.
By robbing the cradle? Dad, you are tearing a family apart, not to mention a company that you supposedly love.
It's not fair.
Oh. No, it's not fair. You're just gonna do what you want, whether your daughter likes it or not.
How many people know about this?
I've just told Brooke.
Oh, how did that go?
Fine. Though I did pick up on a strange vibe. Not about the engagement. I think she's as happy as she can be about that. But when I walked in, she was with Caroline, and things were a wee bit tense.
Give you 3 guesses why.
Ridge and Caroline, right?
Well, according to Brooke, there will be no Ridge and Caroline. Not sure what she meant by that.
Maybe she's hiring a hitman to take Forrester out.
Maybe she should focus on reining in her renegade son. Did you hear he pulled a gun?
What?
Yeah, he shot up his old office, scared Caroline half to death.
My niece shouldn't have to put up with that crap.
Neither should Ivy. I mean, he's mistreating her, too. Something's got to be done.
In case you've forgotten, I cleared my time off with you before I left to go visit my wife, your sister.
True. I just didn't expect you to take full advantage of my generosity. The bottom line is, hope for the future has been in a holding pattern. My sister's absence is excusable. Yours, however, is not.
Why? Because I'm not a Forrester? And she is? Oh, wait, she's not, though. Not really. But her CEO brother is, and that's why she gets a pass. Is that it?
I'd watch it if I were
You watch it. I have been through my own hell, all right? And if you think I'm gonna stand here and let you pile it on, you got another thing coming. This is a job, and one that I happen to love very, very much. But you don't own me. Forrester Creations doesn't own me. And the sooner you get that straight, the better off we'll both be.
feel better now? Actually, yeah. Good. Because that's the last time you'll ever speak to me that way. No. I may not own you. But when you work for me, I own your time and I own your talent, which I've seen none of as of lately. And that, my friend, is a problem.
And I have explained to you why
You should have dealt with your things more expeditiously in Italy. Instead, you drew them out and you left Forrester Creations in the lurch.
Hey, I didn't draw anything out.
You know that you don't have my sister to hide behind any longer. Things are gonna be a little bit different around here, starting with all the overtime you're gonna be putting in to make up for all the time that you had off.
Like hell I am. I'm not gonna let you punish me after everything I've done for this company. I'm the one who brought Forrester the Hope for the Future diamond. I spearheaded the photo shoots in Paris and Amsterdam. Now, either you're gonna respect my contributions, respect me, or... No, you know what? You. The Forresters. You're not even worth it. I quit.
Hey. Can we not fight, please? You just got here. And I know I've made some tough choices, especially when you were younger, but I was just hoping that maybe now...
What, you think I'd be worldly enough now to accept what you're doing?
Yeah.
When I just explained to you all the reasons why I can't.
I'm missing something here, right? There's something else. Did I do something, say something else to upset you? Because you reacting this way doesn't...
Dad, you can't possibly think I'd be okay with this. Much less anything else that's happened because of it. Rick moved himself and his mistress into my grandparents' home. Maya's picture is hanging where my namesake should be. You know, when Rick's not firing guns, he's terrorizing people at the company. And Forrester is suffering, and it all started with you and Caroline. Dad, that's what hurts the most.
Maybe Steffi just needs time. It had to be a huge shock finding out about her dad and you. Incoming.
Have either of you seen Wyatt?
He was just with you.
We had words. He quit.
Let me know the minute you hear anything from Steffi.
Thought I was quarterbacking this.
You are, but I'm the head coach.
Hey,
Elsa said you'd both be in here.
Well, I'll be damned.
that glad to see me, huh?
When'd you get in?
Earlier, had to make a couple of stops first.
Welcome home, bro.
Thanks.
Is, Hope with you?
No, she's staying in Italy.
And you're back in L.A. For good?
Yeah, it's over between Hope and me. Our marriage is done, so, you know, thought you guys should know.
Okay.
I lost my wife and my little boy, and now I lost my job, so it hasn't been the best time being...
Oh, wait a second. You lost your job?
Yeah. I went over there to tell Rick that I was back and ready to go, and then he gave me some attitude, so I quit.
No. No.
I sure as hell wasn't gonna let him fire me.
No, Wyatt, you can't quit your job. We need you at Forrester Creations.
I know how this looks. This whole thing is just a dysfunctional mess.
It's only getting worse. The company is imploding. Or will be shortly if...
If what?
Maybe I've been in Paris for too long. Maybe I should be running Forrester Creations.
I mean, what does that mean? What do you...
I own part of this company too. I have an investment to protect. So if you won't give up Caroline and Rick won't change his ways, well, what choice do I have? I've got to do something. While there's still time.
What Whatever was said, can't you cut Wyatt a little slack?
I mean, he just got back from Italy. His marriage is over.
What?
Yeah, he and my sister are over. As if that's any surprise. Except maybe to Wyatt. Still, that's no excuse for him giving me attitude.
I'm sorry, but that doesn't sound like Wyatt at all. Yeah, we all know he can be a little headstrong.
So I'm the bad guy here, not him. So much for kissing up to your boss to get that shoe line proved. In any case, if that's the way Wyatt's going to be, after all the opportunities that Forrester's given him, so be it. The guy's burned his last bridge with me.
You want me back at Forrester?
Yes, especially if everything comes together the way I'm hoping it does.
Hold on a second. I heard you're president and Katie's VP now. Now, is pressing me to stay at Forrester a way of keeping me away from Spencer?
No, absolutely not. Wyatt, this is a family business. Even more so now that Katie's agreed to remarry me. That's another story. Eventually, I want all my boys here. But for the time being, we need you at Forrester.
Why?
You know Rick is on a huge power trip, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, since you left, it's gotten a whole lot worse. I mean, now he's picking on Ivy. He continues to terrorize Caroline.
He pulled a gun on her, Wyatt.
What? Not only that, he shot into the room where she and Ridge were. I mean, it just shows you how out of control he is.
All the more reason why I don't want to answer to him.
And your brother and I understand why you feel that way, Wyatt, but for the
But
time...
you still want me to get my job back at Forrester anyway.
Yes.
Because having a Spencer on the inside works to our advantage.
You still haven't told me what you're planning.
No, before we do that, you should know that Rick isn't the only problem. Ridge crossed the line with Caroline, seduced her into thinking she can't live without him. What? The good news is, your brother here came up with a plan.
Hostile takeover of Forrester Creations. It's the only way to end the madness.
And it's a sound business move for Spencer.
Now, it's not going to be easy because both Eric and Ridge have majority shares.
And that's a major hurdle.
But if certain other pieces fall into place, then I can pull off something else that I'm working on, which you could be instrumental in if you're passing us information on the inside.
As a double agent.
It's a little 007, I know, but if you're there and you're working and you're undercover, the only thing is you need your job back.
So you're gonna do whatever you have to do. Swallow your pride, ask for your job back, beg if you have to.
We have to position ourselves to strike at the most opportune moment, and inside information could be critical. But Wyatt, we can't let Rick get away with this.
Ridge either.
Dad, if we hit him where this hurts most, by taking his company away from him, there is no way he can continue to abuse the women we love after we're through with him.